Alright, welcome to GammaCast number 3. Bit chilly, beanie, hoodies, cold. Anyway, let's move on. So let's see what we've got hiding on the key wall. First of all, this is pretty cool, $12. Got Prince Namor, the Savage Marina? Come on, you say it. $12. It's got a bit of a pen mark up in the top corner. It's number 66. Awesome cover. Bit of a closer look there. Find that on the key wall. There's another 3 issues up there, number 72, 71, and 69. The other two of them are $12 and one is also $13. So there you go. There's a bunch of them on the wall there to have a look at. We've also chucked up some mini-series on the wall that we think are worth reading. For $38. You can get all of the 6-part limited series of Avengers vs. X-Men. Really cool. There's heaps of big battles and team-ups. Mutants versus heroes. Not that mutants can't be heroes, but anyway. Now for DC, for miniseries, something a bit random here. The Phantom. Not the Marvel run, but the DC run of the Phantom. So it's the 4-part mini. It's $25. They're all really nice copies in there. Definitely worth a read if you're a Phantom fan. Let's jump ship straight onto some nerd stuff. So Nerds Paradise finally got all their Teenage Mutant Turtle 7-inch figures in. We got them sent out and delivered as quick as possible. The last set that I actually have in my hands has been picked up today from Gammas, and that is it. I can't get any more. They sold out super quick. So if you're chasing these, jump onto them. If you find them in any shop anywhere. The only other thing would be, apparently NECA might be releasing a 2-pack of the Foot Soldiers, and apparently Shredder and Splinter could get a 2-pack as well. So fingers crossed. I'm kind of hoping that when this is done, they sort of, and after Casey Jones and Raph come out, I'm hoping that they do a big lot, like it's all 2-packs, so that way so people that have missed out can still get a copy. Maybe they'll throw in different weapons or something, because NECA like to try and rope you into buying another set. While we're on the topic of toys, I dropped some coin on the Spawn Kickstarter. I'm super excited. It's not going to get here till November. I got the big 3-pack. I'll probably try and do a video of me opening that up and probably just carrying on about how much I like Spawn. But I thought I'd suggest, if you are a Spawn fan like me, I only collect usually the really big ones, and then I just have particular ones from Wave 1. So I have the original Spawn from Wave 1, still boxed, and I have the Glow in the Dark Limited Series 1 too. But also from Series 1, in store for sale is Tremor for $35. So it's pretty cool. Tremor was the second one released after Spawn in this Wave 1. It's got the cool punching arm and everything. It's got the special edition comic in the back. It's a very cool toy. Something that you don't see that often is these still boxed. You find most Spawn stuff to be scattered out or in pieces. So very nice to have that still there in box. $35 on the shelf, and don't forget he's got the spring-loaded fist action. Sounds a little dirty. Right, some cool stuff to jump onto for trade paperbacks. Kevin Eastman's Totally Twisted Tales. I have actually read, or maybe about halfway through some of this. It's pretty cool. I really enjoyed. There's very much a mutant vibe in this as well, with sort of like taking on some of those aspects of the turtles, but throwing the ideas onto other creatures and critters. A lot of fun, very warped, very Eastman. I definitely suggest picking it up. It's only $23.50, and there's this cover, and there's also a variant cover which we have on the back wall. So you can come in, have a look, and choose which cover you desire. If you're an X-Men fan, I have placed an order for X-Men Legends Apocalypse Wave. I will find out now at the end of this month if they're coming. So they basically sent me an email yesterday, this morning, saying everything that I've ordered for this month will be shipped at the end of the month. So that will involve, let me think, I believe there's Transformers coming, there's Apocalypse Wave coming, there is possibly Boba Fett helmets coming. So this is a pretty big order, considering it is direct from the US. So as I find out more, I'll pass it on to the people that have been asking, especially about the Legends. And, alright, speaking of X-Men, we have Days of Futures Past, big hardcover trade paperback. Definitely, trade paperback? Hardcover book. It's not a paperback because it's a hardcover. Anyway, $68, it gets you a heap of stuff. That'll cover all of your needs for when it comes to Days of Futures Past. It even jumps into the Hulk Broken Worlds. Worth a read. I definitely suggest jumping on it. The 2 parts for the main Days of Future Past stuff was some of my favourite comics. As a kid, I've still got them graded and put away, but I suggest if you want to read the full story, jump onto that hardcover. And while I've got everyone's attention, before I do a quick walkthrough, put the tracker on me, so then I can do this. Whee. Let's have a look. So there's the key wall, just here. Got a bunch of pops and stuff up top there. Stock for toys and things. Got to take the tracker off to make this work a bit better. Toys up the top there. Back issues and just a bit of everything. That's the store. If you hadn't seen it for whatever reason, you've been too lazy to come in since we've changed some things. I also actually want to suggest, before I forget, sorry if all this moving is making you dizzy, straight down, now's the perfect time to be bagging and boarding and everything, but these comic book bins are incredible. I bought 4 of them, and I put all my Amazing Spider-Mans into them because they're the books that I sort of cherish the most, and they're perfect. You put a cool little label in the front to say that's what you've got. If you haven't filled up a box, it's got a nice divider that you can sit into it that actually holds all the books all together. So I really suggest jumping onto those. They're $45. So it's a bit expensive for a storage box, but if you want to look after your books, that is the best way to go. Alright, so I think that's everything I need to cover today. If I've forgotten anything, I'll post a status or comment or whatever. I'm looking pretty tired, but that's because I decided to get up and do work at a crazy hour, you know. It's what we got to do at these times, so make sure all this work pays off. Watch the video, subscribe, like, comment, tell me how to do better at this, and see you at Gamma Rays, or message me about Nerds Paradise stuff. If you're after anything, please hit me up. Alright everyone, have a good day, and for this sign off, I'll do I've done Wiggles a couple times, so let's go with a metal sign off. Yeah!